Hey, it's SOG Sunday, everybody. This is the agenda. This is what I planned. First of all, at 12 o'clock, I got a Zoom meeting. And also, my wife asked me to help plant. There's some areas I need to work on the yard and help her plant some roses and stuff like that. That's priority. So that's what's going to be priority on SOG Sunday. If I get a chance, I want to do pick out some of my favorite SOG fixed blade knives to throw. That I like to throw. Lay them out on the table, go over them. You've seen them, like the Pillar, SOG Seal Pup, go over them. I'll pick like 8 of them, 6 or 8, and then we'll take them out and I'll break in the newly repaired board. Anyway, this is what I'm carrying today. It's not a SOG, but I added something on it last night. I was just playing around with it, guys. I'm not used to it. I don't think I'm going to like it just because of my work. But I did my first lanyard, and this is the snake knot, supposedly. I tried. It's not too bad. But yeah, I watched the video, and I was watching as the guy was doing it, and came out pretty cool. That hangs out of my pocket. And really, my whole thing was, I've told y'all, is somebody coming and pulling that out. But in this case, this is a special knife here. And if somebody saw, what is that you're carrying? Or what is that? I'll be able to show them, you know, and tell them the story about this knife. Okay, enough with that. Okay. Inside my knife chest here in this shop is all my throwing knives. I'm not talking about my fixed blades. I'm talking about throwing knives and tomahawks, machetes, everything that I throw. Also drawers of miscellaneous knives, flea market knives. Right here is my very first SOGs I ever bought. I bought these back in 2009, I believe, 2010. This is the SOG Fusion throwing knife. They didn't come in paracord. It has that SOG cutout. That is a weak spot, but there's a reason for it. Now, if you notice, it's only 2. Because I did a video one time, I threw 3, but I was kind of cocky. I had a hatchet in here that I had out there. I didn't have a playground, just had that vertical board that you saw on the back of my board yesterday. So I threw the 3 fusions, bam, bam, bam. And then with the finale, I whipped out that hatchet. It's a wooden handle hatchet, yard work. And I threw it, and what it did, it hit one of the handles just like perfect, and it broke it right in half. And that hatchet will break anything, but yeah, it broke it right in half. I still have them somewhere. But why I got this out, the reason why the SOG cut out is there's a reason for it. You got 2 lashing holes right here too. Those are also good holes if you want to do your own handle. You know what I'm saying? But this is like lashing, you can wrap it with paracord. Now my throwing knives, I took all the paracord off the SOG throwing knives. These didn't come with paracord, but I just preferred the metal. But you can see these have been through, and I'm talking 2010, and I still throw them. So I got a bunch of these, of the Fusion. These are collector's items, but I wouldn't be able to sell mine. And the SOG throwing knives they have out now with the paracord, I've got the paracord off. Even those limited edition, the color ones, and the red, white, and blue, the paracord comes off because when you go side by side, it cuts them and drives me nuts. And I prefer just holding a throwing knife. I like to feel the steel, you know. But I also did, if you remember, not too long ago, I do it every year. It's not that time of year, I don't think. I take all my SOG throwing knives, or most of them. I think it comes out to 18 or 20 something. And my goal is, I'm throwing them, I'm hitting the bullseye, and to make them all stick within that circle. And what happens, that circle gets so full, and it always, this is 2 years that's happened in the past, I gotta do it again this year. The one next to the last one I throw nicks one of the blades and it falls to the ground. So I pick it up, throw it, it sticks. But the point is, 2 years in a row, there's always that one toward the end, next to the last one, and it nicks someone, it runs out of room in that circle. You know what I'm saying? I could throw it up away from the target, but I'm going for the bullseye. I'm going for the circle, the big circle, because I have so many I'm throwing. You know? So those you'll probably see today, because they're one of my favorite SOG knives. Now, while I was down there, I was looking at my, I was getting to my SOG knives, and y'all seen, these are my Fast Hawks. Okay, this is my favorite tomahawk to throw of any brand. It's just a perfect weight and balance. And I throw this, oh gosh, I throw these so much. And the Kydex sheath here, at one time you could order it for 25 bucks instead of the nylon. But I don't know if you can still get those. These clips are neat because you rotate them. Okay, that's the SOG Fast Hawk. And y'all saw the SOG Voodoo last week. I threw this. It's the big boy. It's just like the Fast Hawk. It's just it's bigger, it's longer. Very fun to throw. But I don't think I've shown you these two. I might have shown this way back. This is the Camp Axe. This is the compact Camp Axe. SOG Camp Axe. And there's a story behind this one. I'm going to very careful open it. This is one of the sharpest tomahawks I have, axes. What happened was, I got it in the mail. It was a box opening, live box opening. And I went straight out to the playground and I threw it in my board. Then I came back in to give my thoughts. And as I was putting the sheath on, as I just did, I wasn't paying attention and I sliced my finger. I got 8 stitches. I sliced my finger. I'm bleeding out, man. I run inside the house in the restroom trying to hide it before my wife got home, and I couldn't. She was at work, and I couldn't hide it. So I just had to wrap it up, and went straight across to urgent care, and I told my wife I was there. And yeah, it was 8 stitches, and it was miserable because for over 2 weeks I had to have it bandaged. That's how bad it was. So yeah, that's got some memories there. That's one of the sharpest axes I have. And then this one, this is strange if you haven't seen it. It's wicked. This is the Voodoo, Mini Voodoo, SOG Mini Voodoo. Now, I'm not going to throw this today. I'm not going to throw it in my board at all, or any of my axes. I'm going to put up that other board and use it for axes and tomahawks. But this thing right here, it would only take, I can tell you right now from the past, it only takes maybe 3 or 4 throws, and I've torn up a block. Yep, this thing is wicked. This is the Mini Voodoo. The SOG Mini Voodoo. Yep. So I won't be throwing that in my board. I worked on it yesterday, got my board up and running. And that knife board you see sitting down on the ground, I'm gonna get that up. That'll be priority. Get my pose, get that up so I can start throwing my heavier knives, like the top smoke jumper that tears it up. I can throw my tomahawks, axes and machetes, everything. Okay, that's my agenda. I think I got it covered. Hopefully I get to it. If not, it's just gonna be one of those SOG Sundays. We'll see what happens. Y'all take care, and SOG out.